All right. Um, yeah, last part of Lady Di's internship. She's with Sam now. It's on the after show. But yeah, let's go.
Post show with Sam Roberts.
Here we go with the post show.
I don't know, but he says it.
Lady Di's still here.
With the makeup on and everything?
It was before the makeup was on. He was looking at your ass when you walked around.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Di,
that's nice.
Who's he talking about?
Huh?
Who is he talking about?
He's talking about Anthony.
Not bad. Anthony's been talking about you in the hallways, huh?
Well, that's what he says.
Hey.
I mean, I didn't know.
If you could only have sex with Colin Quinn or Anthony, which one would you pick?
It would probably be Colin Quinn.
No. Why? Who do you think-
Because Colin Quinn is a nice guy, and he lets me, rub his shoulders and stuff. So it would
You
probably
bet
be
it-
Colin Quinn.
And you rubbed his thigh a little bit today, too.
Yeah, I did.
Did you like that?
Yep.
Now, Lady Di, what did you say, Jim?
Make sure you tweet him a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't see all.
I
I
know.
know. Do it a lot because he doesn't see all his app mentions.
Yeah, no, I do. I tweet him sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta tweet
And he
him a lot
tweets me
'cause
back.
He doesn't see them. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
like Di, we're talking about dozens of times a day.
Yeah.
That way he remember, because otherwise he's not going to see the tweet and he won't remember. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to text
You know what
Di.
you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Mention him and Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld, because a lot of times Jerry will tell him like, you missed this, you missed that tweet.
Right.
Because Jerry checks them all.
Yeah.
So Jerry will be like, oh, don't forget, Kyle, you're supposed to call back Di.
Right,
And,
right.
Thank you, Jerry.
Right.
And then how great would that be if you get, hey,
Sure.
Di, it's Colin. Jerry
Yeah.
was just talking, and all of a sudden you're in the industry.
Right, yeah. That's
know?
true. That's
He's
true.
listening. Jerry's listening. He's enjoying this stuff. So.
Oh, that's good.
Making powerful friends,
Jerry.
having a powerful
Yeah.
lover, who
Right,
knows
yeah.
where it could lead.
Right. I like Jerry, too. I like Jerry Seinfeld.
You do?
Sure I do.
Have a good trip, Jim.
All right, have a good trip, okay?
I'll see you when I get back.
All right.
Good job.
Okay, thank you.
George in Missouri, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Post Show.
Well, thank you. I've been listening for a while, but I never heard how Opie and Anthony met Di and whatever the other gal.
Marion, Marion, who was on the phone a bunch today. That's a good question, George. Lady Di, this has been your week. You've been an intern here.
Right.
How did you first meet Opie and Anthony?
I just went up to the WNEW studio.
This was before they were on XM, so this was probably,
yeah.
98?
We just went up there, and they liked us, and that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, they just took him in. They took us in.
How did you hear about Opie and Anthony?
Somebody at my old job told me.
Where were you working at the time?
I was working at Budweiser.
With Marion?
No, Mary never worked there.
She didn't.
No.
How did you guys get the name The Retarded Laverne and Shirley?
Because of Laverne and Shirley, they both work in a brewery. So,
Right.
So Opie turned. I heard this in the car originally. Opie turned around and said, they're like Laverne and Shirley, and then Anthony said the retarded Laverne and Shirley, and I thought, what?
But you liked that.
In the beginning, I didn't, but then I got used to it.
Did you know that name was going to stick?
Yeah, I kind of knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've been through your ups and downs. You've kind of followed the Opie and Anthony show, and the Opie and Anthony show has followed you.
Right, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, sort of. You could say that.
Then I will. Sal, do we have a line of the day today?
Yes, we do, Sam.
Here comes line of the day, line of the day. How long before this catastrophic event?
That's difficult to say. That's kind of between her and her creator at this point.
But
I would say
educate
it's
Dr.
sooner rather than later.
All right, Di, you didn't get the fourth line of the day in a row. You got three lines of the day.
Right.
Fourth day goes to Ant. It was a joke about you, though, so I will give you partial credit.
Okay.
But it was a joke about you being a monster.
Okay.
So that's not bad.
Okay.
No, it's not bad.
No, it's not.
No.
Are you getting a little exhausted with this internship?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Well, the only exhausting thing about the internship is waking up early in the morning.
How do you feel it's being received by the listeners at this point?
It's okay.
Can I tell you something, Di?
Yeah.
I think today may have been a jump to Shark Day.
What's that? What does that mean?
It's when things start to kind of go south.
What do you mean?
It's been a lot of Lady Di this week.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I wonder if you worry about something we in the business call overexposure. Do you worry about that?
Overexposure?
Overexposure, meaning that people are just hearing too goddamn much of you.
If that's what you say so.
No, I'm asking you if that's something you worry about.
Well, yeah, sure, I worry about that.
You do? You stay up nights worrying about overexposure?
No.
There are probably other things you could worry about.
Right, okay.
But do you think about overexposure?
Sometimes.
Do you think you've been overexposed?
I don't know. Have I?
Okay.
I mean, I really don't.
Right.
I don't know.
Lou in Jersey.
Sammy, how you doing?
I'm not that great.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
No, I don't know. It's just
how are you?
All right.
I just had a question for Lady Di. When you and Marion are having phone conversations, does Marion ever let you speak? I mean, she seems like every single time.
Wait, hold on a second. If I want to get a word in, I just tell her, let me talk.
She does strike me as a little overbearing, though.
And then she'll let me talk.
Is she a little overbearing at times?
Honestly, she can get like that sometimes. So
She
can I.
can't she?
So can I.
Yeah,
can
but
get
I don't
like that
see you
too.
as overbearing.
No.
No. Let's go to John in Brooklyn.
Hey, Lady Di and Sam, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Pleasure to talk to you.
Okay.
Lady Di, I got a fetish. I like to lick the vaginas of pregnant women.
Ooh.
So before you...
Well, good luck finding one. Good luck finding a pregnant woman.
Can I tell you something about this?
Lady Di. What are you talking
I'm going to cut you off, John, because, Sal, we made the Lady Di is pregnant jokes when? Top of the show on Monday?
Yep.
Is it just me, or does that seem like weeks ago?
Dude, my brain is fried right now.
Yeah.
Like, the way you just said, like, ugh, don't worry about it, like, I feel exactly like that. I'm fucking burnt out right now.
Monday's show does not seem like it was 4 days ago, does it?
No, man. It feels like this is the longest internship that has ever existed.
Like, when that caller called up and said, you're pregnant, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember back when we used to say that about Lady Di. Yeah. And then I was like, wait, it was 3 days ago. This has been a long one, Di.
Yes.
You're an exhausting personality.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not in a bad way. It's a good thing.
Oh, it is? Well,
you know why?
Why?
People remember you.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Right? You make an impact. It's so important to make an impact, isn't it?
They remember me, all right.
I just don't want to see you getting down on yourself.
I'm not getting down on myself.
Good.
Okay.
Drew in Louisiana.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
I was wondering, you sound a little jealous of all Di's airtime this week.
If I was jealous of Di's airtime, why would I have her co-hosting the post show with me every day?
Just getting that feeling, buddy.
Little logic, buddy. Nick the cop in New York.
What's going on, Sam?
How you doing?
I've been a fan since the NEW days.
Mm-hmm.
I love the retarded Laverne and Shirley.
Thank
you so much.
There it is. See the love that you get from these fans.
Yes, that's good.
This is great. This is the best thing I've ever heard in a long time.
So you're loving the whole week.
Oh, this is fantastic. This
Good.
separates you guys from every other radio show.
Because not only, as a matter of fact, where's Roland? Sal, can you give Roland a call or something? See if you can find him. Because I'd like Roland to come down here. We haven't really heard from him at all this week. He has taken the Lady Di thing the worst by far. And
Why is that?
Well, he doesn't like when the weirdos are around. And I don't mean to call you a weirdo, Lady Di.
That's the best.
But
okay.
he doesn't like when the superfans are around because you're all a little nuts. Not in a bad way, but you're a little nuts, correct? And he also specifically, before this thing started, said, I'm going to keep Lady Di away from the guests. You remember that on Friday? I had you on the phone, and Roland was saying you're not going to get anywhere near any guests.
Okay.
And what's happened? You've sat in on every interview.
She goes near the guests. That's what she does.
It's been great for you, but I want to hear how Roland's taking it. There's Roland right there. Somebody tell him to come in.
Come in.
All right, thanks, Nick.
All right.
Have a good one.
Studio.
All right, talk to you later. She just yells. Roland, I got to talk to you. I've been waiting to talk to you all week. I was just telling the listeners that you have by far, because Sal and me were talking a little bit about how exhausting this week has been.
Yeah, I feel like a Friday.
I felt like Friday on Monday.
Yeah.
But you have taken this the worst of anybody here.
Yeah.
You specifically said on Friday, when we had Lady Di on the phone, I don't want her anywhere near my guests, correct? What's happened?
she's next to them doing the interview.
Yes.
As a co-host.
Did you think in a million years
Yes,
that when
in my worst nightmares, it did pop up.
Now, in your worst nightmares, was she in studio wearing the face paint from the film Saw?
No, but in my worst nightmares, she asked the Game of Thrones guy, so what show are you from again?
So this is surpassed. This has gotten to the point where it is your worst nightmare and surpassed it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do, is there?
I just cry inside.
You do. Have any of the guests been mad? It seemed like Rick today, the Pawn Star guy, it seemed like he was a bit annoyed.
The Game of Thrones guy, Pedro, took it with a grain of salt. He's like, whatever.
Mike Baker today.
Mike Baker, and then tomorrow, the meeting of the minds, Greg Gutfeld could spar against...
Lady Di.
Yeah, so...
And who was on Tuesday?
I don't remember.
Oh, Bell Knox.
Oh, yeah, Bell Knox.
Bell Knox, you were in for that one.
And then Wednesday, praise Jesus, there was nobody.
Do you feel, Lady Di, that your interviewing skills have improved since you started your internship?
I think so.
I do too. Because you know what it is? The thing about interviewing is you can only get better with experience.
Right.
And you've gotten some real interview experience.
That's good, isn't it?
Sal, would you agree that her skills have improved as the week has gone on?
Yeah, I guess, man.
Yeah, they really have. Roland, do you think she's a better interviewer now than she was before?
I do not.
Oh, you do not? No.
No, jumping in and saying, calling them by the wrong names, wrong projects. Who are you again? And yeah.
Yeah, well, the who are you again? Sometimes I don't know who the person is.
Yeah, what can you do? What can you do about it?
And you just say, who's that? Who's
right? And the thing about an interview is,
and the guy just said Ponce like 30 times. So.
Yeah. We don't always listen too closely, do we?
Right. No.
But the thing about an interview is, you ask the person what you're curious about, and if the number one thing you're curious about is what is your name, that's question one, isn't it?
Right.
I think I knew I was in trouble when she actually had the porn star offended when she goes, dude, seriously?
She was just trying to be nice. What? Tommy in Texas.
What's going on, Sam?
How you doing?
All right. I was just wondering, man. Colin Quinn had balls going in there, but yet no one attacked him and put him through any kind of pain for putting us through pain with Lady Di all fucking week.
You know what?
And what's up, Shamu Roland?
Don't.
What do you say?
He said, "What's up, Shamu Roland?"
Oh.
What do you say to him?
I hope your pool boy fucks your wife today.
Ouch. I hope that guy has a pool.
Me too.
Yeah, Colin Quinn was on today to start the show. If you missed any of Colin Quinn, the West Coast replay starts right after this show, so you're going to want to hear that. But yeah, he started this whole thing in motion. And a lot of the audience is upset with him. But the thing about Lady Di is that for every, say, hour of aggravation, there's a good 10 minutes of the funniest thing you'll ever hear anywhere. And I think that's a good ratio. Don't you?
Yes, I do.
I do, too.
I think your math is wrong.
You think it's way off?
Way off.
Peter in North Carolina.
Hi there, Sam. I'm wondering, after this exhausting week of radio, though radio gold it is, how forward are you looking to the weekend? And B, are you guys going to take Monday off to recuperate?
Monday we're busy.
Well, the weekend is going to be a welcome change. But don't give O&A any ideas about taking days off after this week.
Because Monday we have a busy day.
Monday we do have a busy day. Lots of guests without you, Lady Di, because tomorrow is Payday. You excited about Payday?
Yeah, I
I
need the money. You know, I mean, the only thing I'm going to do is come to the studio and go home. No stopping anywhere.
What are you going to do with the money?
Well, first of all, I have to pay my phone bill.
Right.
And second of all,
someone said you have to do the Monday after. And I've got that video, so we will follow this internship up with that to cap it off. But she got mugged.
I have to put the money back in the bank because it's running low because the car insurance is going to be coming out.
Do you, I mean, here's the thing, and I was talking to you about it. It's kind of hard for people to feel sympathy to your plight when you already got $140 this week and you just spent it all on beer.
You know, let me tell you something right now.
Yeah.
You know,
when
I think about it, it was really a dumb thing to do. Okay,
I was just thinking
that's all. That's all. It was a dumb thing to do. I should have never have done that.
Right.
All right. That's all.
All right. I'm glad you cleared the record on that.
She paid in cash or change?
Cash.
I think it'll be cash. Sal, did you pull a clip today, Roland?
I asked Eric, but Eric was busy mixing that same clip into the promo.
Yeah, Roland does have a clip, though.
Okay, let's hear Roland's clip.
Excuse me, one more question.
All right.
All right.
I
used
apologize to Rick.
Wait, hold on. I used to have signed baseballs.
Oh.
Actually signed by the players.
I really did.
Because I know, because I met them and then they signed a base. How much would they have been worth?
How many Babe Ruth balls did you sign? Yeah, it's like
Ask that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you understand that you can't just say I have signed baseballs and then find a value?
Right. Yeah, I understand.
You know, the player determines the value, right?
Sure. Yeah, I know
Okay,
that.
so you
I
get
know,
that
I
now.
know.
Sal, do you have a clip?
I do.
She took a pretty monstrous dump in Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Well, now, you know.
Sorry to embarrass you in front of Colin Quinn.
No, it's not embarrassing at all.
I
We
bet
all
they're
do
used
it.
to that,
Everybody
though.
poops, right?
I bet they're used to that, though, with the coffee and stuff. A lot of people probably sit there,
Yes.
drink their coffee, and they're like, oh, boy.
Is there anyone in this world has not cast the first stone? Starbucks.
Colin Quinn, a welcome addition to today's show. And you gave Colin your phone number, correct?
Yes, I did.
What do you think's going to happen there?
He might call me.
I think he might.
Oh, Colin just texted me. Can you meet him today at the Olive Garden?
Hey, nice.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Roland. Did you think Roland was being serious?
No.
He didn't trick you? You got to wake up pretty early in the morning to fool Lady Di, Roland.
I try.
I know Colin's not. I know you're not serious about that.
Good for you, Di. You're a little smarter than people give you credit for.
Okay.
Eric in Tennessee.
Sam, question. Can we have Bobo next week for a guest intern?
There's no fucking way. Actually, Roland.
No.
Yeah, there is no.
Please, Roland, please.
Oh, do you know what, though? Yeah, you're Monday, yeah. And I have one particular guest I'll tag Bubba with.
All right, let's
it would have been nice if.
let's clear some of these phones. I need somebody from Washington D.C. that is a fan of WWE. Call up now 866-WOW1WOW 866-969-1969. In the meantime, Lady Di.
Yes.
You heard about this?
What?
Metalheads rejoice. Why? Because Saturday, March 22nd, at 11:10 Central, it's an all-new episode of That Metal Show on VH1. Classic. You left me out to dry there, Lady Di. The only destination for all things hard rock and heavy metal. Hosts Eddie Trunk.
Jim Florentine.
And Don J. Mison.
What?
Sit down with rock legend Peter Criss from
Kiss.
Yes, the original drummer of Kiss. They'll discuss the band's history, life outside the makeup, and the controversy over their upcoming induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That Metal Show is back in the Big Apple for its 13th season. And it's an hour of balls-to-the-wall metal with your favorite rock gods. You'll also see popular segments such as TMS Top 5, The Throwdown, and the fan favorite, Stump the Trunk.
Stump the Trunk, right.
That's exactly right. Where audience members get their chance to test Eddie Trunk's metal know-how. It's time to get metaled up. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Don't miss the legendary Peter Criss on an all-new episode of That Metal Show, Saturday, March 22nd at 11:10 Central, and only on VH1 Classic. You excited for that, Lady Di?
Yes, I am.
Now, we will go to Andrew in Baltimore. Andrew!
Hey, Sam, what's up?
You a WWE fan?
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite wrestler right now? See, I test him, Di.
I'm a little old school, so.
I don't.
Sam, I learned John Cena's a heartbreaker last night.
Rey Mysterio.
All right.
Yeah, I like John Cena, too.
I saw that Divas show. I got hooked in.
You watched the Divas reality show?
John Cena, he's a badass. Yeah.
It's a good show. All right, Andrew.
Yes.
You're an adult, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you a pair of tickets to see Raw on March 31st at the Verizon Center.
Awesome.
All right, buddy, stay on hold.
Thank you.
And Di, in case you're interested, for the latest happenings in WWE or to see when WWE will be in your area, visit WWE.com/events for tour dates.
Right.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Sal.
Yes, Sam.
Let me hear Eric's clip for today.
Sure.
I used to get my period every 6 months.
Right.
All right? Okay.
Every 6 months?
Until
What are you, an elephant? What are you, a cicada?
That's what happens.
Yeah.
To answer Opie's question, yes, she is.
I was getting my friend every 6 months.
Your friend.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, okay?
Yeah.
And,
That's a
no,
long-distance
you know
friend.
What I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
the curse.
I bought adult diapers because it was pretty bad, like,
Oh, you were really bleeding.
really bleeding.
What's the matter? No tampon?
But the whole...
More excuses,
No,
by the
no.
way. Here are the
That's not an
excuses.
excuse. That's
Fucking
that's
take it off. It
serious.
looked like Lincoln's pillow.
Let's and by the way, normally I would say we can't just heavy up. Remember when I yelled at everybody for picking Bobo clips?
Yep.
I normally would say I don't need everybody picking Lady Di clips, but Lady Di, you took over the show today. Congratulations. It was an all Lady Di show.
Thank you.
You really did well. That's right. Give yourself a round of applause.
right, yeah.
Tina in California.
Hi, it's Gina. That's okay. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Hi, Lady Di.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great, thanks. Okay, great week. By the way, I just want to say, on your behalf, I don't see why it's such a tragedy that you stopped off at a bar and had a couple beers after work. How often do you get to do that?
A couple beers. She's saying how much she needs money. She gets $140 and she spends all of it on beer in one day.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake by doing that. That's all.
know, but you got to treat yourself. You got to reward yourself.
You're right, Gina.
well.
You're right. Never forget, Lady Di. Sometimes it's important to dip a toe in Lake Di. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Remember who the princess of
Right.
your world is.
Yeah.
And that's you. We're going to try this one more day, Roland.
And the only thing I'm looking forward to tonight is Suits.
You just got just something to take your mind off the misery?
It makes me happy.
One more day, Di.
One more day.
Come correct
I
tomorrow.
wish it was one more week.
Okay, you know what I need for you to do for tomorrow?
What's that?
Come up with 5 bits that you think the Opie and Anthony show should do. Can you do
I
that for
already
me?
gave him 2 bits today.
What are the 2 bits that you came up with
The
today?
2 bits is, to have the characters of the show do a radio show for about an hour or so.
And specifically, which characters?
Well, I was thinking me and Marion.
Okay.
All right, but other characters of the show.
Okay, well, I want tomorrow.
Stalker Patty, Sandy Kane.
Tomorrow,
do the
and I want you to write it out
What?
so
Yeah.
you can read it to them.
Right.
I want 5 bits because that's what we would have an intern do.
5 bits.
5 bits that you think O&A should do.
All right.
Will you do that for me?
Yeah, I'm going to call Marion up to see if she remembers any of the bits also.
Well, brainstorm, but I don't want you to rehash old bits. I want new bits. Can you do that for me? Come up with fun things. It'll be good.
Okay.
It'll be a great creative exercise for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now.
Okay, think from now until tomorrow. Will you do that?
I sure will.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, Lady Di.
All right, thank you.
Stay tuned.
You too.
Thank you. The West Coast Encore starts next. Goodbye.
Well, that's day 4. And like I say, she's actually much better now. They should have just given her a job there. Although, yeah, I could imagine that it was hard work for the behind-the-scenes people. Not so much Opie, Anthony, and Jim, because they just get the bounce, but it's the rest of them that have to deal with her. But yeah, that's day 4. Sweet.